How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. I did a little bit of research on what class I'm going to end up getting. I looked at the Warlock, and I looked at the Necromancer, because those are the two that striked my fancy. And I think I'm going to go with the Warlock. And the reason being is because, well, I am a huge fan of damage over time, and Warlock has made nothing but that. So, you know, hey, Warlock is a bit squishy, but you know, I I'm really looking forward to getting Warlock now. So that's my motivation. We're gonna get this bread. Oh, you're an immortal. Please don't distract us. There is an important matter I need to discuss with Metarchus. Diomedes sent me. Diomedes wouldn't send anyone here without good reason. That's true. But what matters requires the teacher's attention at such an inconvenient time. It is about the betrayal of Aelion. Flavius himself suggested I seek Metarchus' help. I understand. I will speak with Metarchus to arrange a meeting. But first, I need to finish my task here. There's an ancient temple at the end of this rift. Teacher often visits it, and I'm sure he will come here after a short rest. He would not be happy to see the hordes of the Mantides around the place. If I help you kick out the Mantides out of the rift, will you help me meet Metarchus sooner? Well, it can be done. Teacher will arrive soon. I like how they're like, Teacher, arrive soon. He will. Okay, progenitor. More like progenitals. Okay, so me and Telamon, one of his adepts, the mage wander guy, we're going to clear these things out. So far, so good. By the way, I am so stoked for Warlock. I am really stoked. I know it's not really like everyone's favorite class or anything like that, but it just, oh man, it suits my playstyle so much. I don't mind being a little bit of a glass cannon, you know. I know how to get around not getting hit a little bit. Yeah, you couldn't run away from me, buddy. The only downside, though, in my personal opinion, is how long, like the sheer amount of length it takes to get a new class free to play, you know what I mean? That was 2 critical ones. Ice meteors. More like icicle. Thanks for your help. I'll gather other students and we'll decide how to stop the vermin that keeps crawling out of the underground tunnels. The rift must be safe. The temple that reminders. reminders. Why did you break character? Absolutely I did. All work deserves reward, no? I'm here, aren't I? You wouldn't want to make me feel bad, would you? Ooh, look at that. Dude, I love the enemy models. The enemy models in this game are awesome.
I bet you didn't know this. Have a
Teacher, be here soon. We clear place. New enemies in corridors. Little time. Teacher here soon. Must prepare, teacher. Do you like my low-key cosplay? They could have just said winged trooper. I don't think they had to call it that. Never a problem. Like, see, dude, they spent so much time on these maps. Like, I gotta give them props, man. Like, you know, in certain ways the game is a little wonky, but in others it makes up for it. That was so cool. I don't think any of them have done that before, where they try to do this like, if I go down, you're coming down with me. Little extra stuff on the side here. Okay, so it was just an extra chance at some more loot. Not bad. This is cool. This is cool. Look at that. Ah, look at the way it moves too. That's so cool. Yay! It ain't stiff as a board. I got really scared the moment it was like, oh, get it before he does. I was like, oh no. And I saw him just turn all red, and I was like, okay, I've played my fair share of World of Warcraft. I know this is enraged. So we run away, little girl, run away. That's for like OG WoW players, by the way. If you don't get what I'm talking about, then you know, it's all good. Don't worry about it. Might as well. Might as well. Yeah. Yeah. I wanna smack. Okay, so I guess extra is just extra. In dungeons, anyways. Hold on, you're telling me there's nothing extra in this room? Oh wow, okay. Yeah, never mind, there really is nothing extra in dungeons. There hasn't been a single dungeon I came in to where I have found something extra in one of the side rooms, so dungeons I'll just stick with the main plot, main story. The main scenes. I'm done looking for the side.
She's preparing to attack! Hide behind the rocks!
She was about to summon a bunch of oh, this is the person we've been looking for. God of magic. Let's figure out how to cast that
my
spell.
apprentices. They worry too much for
Oh,
my
my
mental
students?
well-being. We could have met right away, but instead you had to run back and forth. You must have a substantial reason to be here. What is it again? My. That's certainly peculiar. Well then, let's try to figure out what's going on here. And don't you worry, I'm
Love
good
it.
at keeping secrets. Yeah, this is as I expected. Why don't we start with Herita? This kind goddess is completely devoted to Aelion, as well as its residents. She is not like, say, Nerion. That is why the evil could never take root in her. For her to suddenly decide to betray this world? I find it hard to believe. Nevertheless, I would still like to understand the reason. I don't know. I'm not sure about her. The desire for vengeance is still strong in Iana, and oftentimes vengeance is based on hatred. Of course, it would be premature of somebody to simply suspect Iana the Protector of any treachery. Perhaps this is part of some plan of hers. A complicated plan where to the observer she seemingly helps the enemy, but only so she could get close enough to deliver an unsuspecting fatal blow? Who knows?
This guy
Who
is the
knows?
king of
But
not
our
following
enemy
the
is
subtitles.
smart. So at this point, it is hard to determine who... What can you really do? Follow along the best you can and intervene if it seems necessary.
This guy looks like Obi-Wan
Right now,
Kenobi
the
from the
situation is
side.
unclear. There are too many mysteries, but it doesn't appear to be too dangerous. I remember times that were much more sinister and frightening. The advice to wait before jumping in worked rather well back then, so it should work again today. But if you want to watch and wait, you should stay alert and pay close attention to everything around you. This is the best advice I can give.
What are you going to do?
You and Flavius have discovered something really incredible and rather uncommon for our world. You have my gratitude. Thank you for telling me, and I must think it over. What I would like to know is what exactly is luring the Mantides into these desolate halls. Perhaps it is the artifacts belonging to Ella. These artifacts have the ability to make the Immortals more powerful. If you want to know more about them, then just ask Asterius. He studied them at some point, which is no secret. If you'd like, you can also ask me.
That's what
And
I
not
just...
just about the... Of course, I remember every single event that Asterius describes in his chronicles. I participated in some. And a few wouldn't have happened had I not been present. Well then, I'm sure you will be able to figure it all. It's rather hard to say. So many years have passed, I can barely remember. I'm joking. But that's where I have one up on the old rascal. They don't call me the oldest immortal on Aelion for this magnificent beard, you know. Well, not just... No, I did not meet Ally, and it's still hard for me to come to terms with it. We all appeared too late for that to happen. In the end, perhaps that was his plan all along. Yes, immortals existed before, and even in Ally's times. There is evidence of that in the legends and the ancient texts. Of course, there were far fewer of them back then. Not many remember them, as their deeds were overshadowed by the accomplishments of Ally. But even the greatest of the gods back then needed allies that he or she could rely on.
Oh.
That I cannot tell you, unfortunately. No one knows where they are or what happened to them. The circumstances surrounding what may have occurred, it is one of the many mysteries of our world. Alas, I'd give up a lot for the chance to be able to speak with...
Skipped a whole line of dialogue in the...
You're under the impression that there were two. The first one happened before Ally's coming into existence. The consequences were dreadful. Magic had nearly disappeared from our world. The disappearance of Ally. One of the greatest shocks that Aelion has ever had to endure. The loss of magic wasn't the people's fault. Rather, Aelion itself seemed to lose its magical potential. It used to be that on the planet, magic flowed around it. It was like a rushing river, but now all that remains is a pathetic little...
A little what?
Only the most talented individuals on Aelion can use magic these days. What used to be child's play has become a tremendous challenge, even for the most skilled adepts who have undergone a lot of training. But every dark cloud has a silver lining somewhere. And that is that magic gave way. Yes, let us get to work.
May the Force be with you. What if it was the person in charge of the subtitles? Like, honestly, what if it was the person that was in charge of the subtitles who was messing up?
Are you free? I was in the secret room, and you're not gonna believe this. Laertes woke up. It's a good opportunity to speak with him.
The province of Tisiphone is no longer in danger. You may not be a god yet, but word of you and your feats are spreading fast.
Ooh, followers, okay. Argents, nice. Scientific development, okay. Rare bracelet, okay. Special regeneration. Weapon chest, good. Oh, I didn't get any, oh my gosh, 8 days. So I guess I gotta play for the next 8 days. Let's see, it's 45% health unused. I haven't been using that stuff at all. Let's see. 253,000 of this. What is this? Holiday section of the market. Okay. 20,000. I need 5,000 more. Come on, I need 5,000 more. Here, let's go to the market really quick. Let's see. What is this thing they're talking about? Yeah, people actually buy this stuff? I mean, hey, look. They gotta make their money, man, but like, I don't know, man. Okay, let's see. Holidays, there it is. Ooh, 1,000,000. I have 253,000. I don't got anywhere near that. I mean, I could go with that, but if I'm gonna be a warlock, then I mean, that's cool, but like, see, this one would be a lot more. Oh, this one would be really cool for a warlock. Yeah, it's black and white. Oh, are you kidding me? Dude, they got such cool stuff. 300,000 mixed hat box. Winter celebration. Okay. Yeah, no, definitely. I don't know what this is for, but I think I'm gonna get this. Dang, I just got an upgrade.
Owner identification failed.
I need 4,650 and I'll be able to get this. $4,000 away. Oh my gosh, I feel like I've been farming forever.
The memories are becoming more clear. When I woke up, her voice echoed through my head. I'm trying to remember.
So it was a chick. That's what we know now, it was a chick.
Who's behind all of this? Who of Aelion's people have forged an alliance with the god of death? I beg you, Adept, find a way to deliver me from these powers of darkness, for the sake of all of Aelion.
Laertes is not feeling any better. He's hanging in there, but how much longer can this go on? What happened to him is terrible, but we can turn him back into a human. You know, I've thought about this a lot. If there is a particle of another god's ether body in Laertes, then where is his own ether body? I've sent my best adepts, mediums, and mentalists out to search for it. If his ether body is still in Aelion, they'll find...
How can I help?
Our dear Tiberius told us that his machine for transferring an ether body will be ready soon. We must not waste any precious time, so my alchemists and healers have started preparing for the ritual that will bring Laertes back. They'd be happy to have some help. One of them, Travius, went to Artemis Valley. I haven't heard anything from him in a very long time.
I almost forgot. Gotta leave this room. Dude, look at the lighting. Look at the lighting, okay? You see how good that looks? Anyways, and the reflections, like, see, that's what I mean, man. They slacked in some areas of the game, but they made up for it in others.
At first, people didn't know what to make of the white flakes from the sky. They didn't. I'm glad
What's your mission? Why? I'll do it. Where can I find particularly strong demons? Alright, awesome. Let's continue. Again, look at this. Look at this. Look at this map. They know what we like. Ah, look at that. Finish the challenge. Oh, look at that demonology as well. 2 challenges in one. I dig it. Oh, look at that. Achievement earned. Seriously. very strange. I don't know if you see me pressing square, but it's not using my square ability. Was that all you needed? No problem. I'll pick it up. Alrighty, and I think this is a great place to end this part off on. I know there's still about 14 and a half minutes left. However, I feel like this is a great segue into the next part because, yeah, I have a feeling. So, I'll see you guys at the next part.